Hi guys, this is Fitness Anytime and Anywhere by Marzena. Today I have something a little different. It's only gonna be one exercise, plank. We're just gonna talk about plank because it is a very popular exercise and I want you to learn how to do it right and then incorporate this to your routines. Now, at the end of this video, I will link another video where you and me, one-on-one, will hold a plank for 5 minutes together, all right? But before we get there, I want to tell you a little bit about this great exercise. It is popular for a reason. Why? Not only it's an exercise, it's actually a position that we hold, and it will challenge, and it does challenge our whole body. So upper body, arms, chest, core, our legs, also back muscles. So posterior part of our body is really challenged with this one. Now we can do plank every day, and there's so many options that I believe most of us can choose a version of this exercise and be successful. So that's a great thing about plank. We also don't need any equipment for many of those versions. Yes, there are versions where using a little bit of equipment can be actually pretty fun. So, how to do plank correctly? We're gonna begin with the first position. And I like to start with the tabletop position, just like that, okay? Now you wanna make sure that your palms are open and right under your shoulders. You also wanna make sure your elbows are slightly bent, okay? You don't wanna overextend or lock it. Now from here, to move to correct plank position, it's actually very simple. You're just gonna extend one leg back, engage your glutes and your core, double check if your neck is extension of your spine. So you'll be glazing down, okay? You're not gonna look up or sideways. I'm gonna look sideways to see how you're doing. But other than this, we're gonna look down, and when you're ready, you just move your other leg back, just like that, okay? And you of course wanna breathe through it. You don't wanna hold your breath and turn blue at the end of this, because you know we're gonna have 5 minutes to enjoy it. Now, how can you modify plank if for any reason you cannot hold this, for a minute or even 30 seconds? At any point, you can just bring your knees to the mat like this and give yourself a little bit of help. Okay, so that's how we modify. Now, what are the biggest mistakes? Quite often, I see people shifting body weight forward way too much and putting too much stress on their wrists. So that's one mistake. Second mistake, we are collapsing our torso, something like this, okay? The most common mistake is pushing hips up, doing something like this, thinking, all right, I got it, 2 minutes and counting, but you really don't get nothing out of this position other than you put so much stress to your poor wrists. So don't do it. I'll show you one adjustment that you can add to your full plank if you want to. So instead of keeping your body aligned, you can try slightly lift up your hips, but just a little bit, and then bring your belly button into the spine. Okay, so from here, it's okay if you go just a little bit higher. You're still gonna feel that core engagement that we want to be part of the plank, okay? How about if you cannot do exercise on your palms, on your wrists, because it's uncomfortable, because it hurts when you do it or after? I have some good news for you. You can still do plank. You're just gonna bring your arms to this position, okay? You start exactly the same. You let your other leg go. You're still gonna glaze down. And for any reason, if you need to modify, you just gonna bring those knees to the mat, okay? Now, I have already a video where I'm showing you 30 different ways to plank. Yes, I found 30 ways to plank. So I'm gonna link this at the end of the video as well. But in this one, I just wanna show you 3, okay? So one way we can make plank more challenging is to do Superman plank. So that's our full plank position, and then you can choose to place one arm on your back this way, or extend your arm forward. And if you don't feel like Superman or Superwoman, I don't know, I think you should. Now the second version is to to lift up one leg. So you will be holding your leg up like this, okay, or like that. Another version is to add some sort of movement. So you would be either curling your knees, holding your plank, maybe adding jumping jacks, maybe if you choose to do elbow plank, you're gonna add knee drops or any other movement that I will show you in my other video. So here's the plan for the next few moments. Go ahead and warm up for 5 minutes. Grab your water bottle, find a mat or comfortable piece on your carpet, and I challenge you, do 5-minute plank with me. Are you ready?